The sitcom you're turned into right now was put together by students and staff enrolled in the radio and television department at the San Joaquin Delta College. So I'm Dying on Spider Island is recorded in front of a live studio audience. The skies were a gloomy gray, and though everything was clear as a high school daydream, rain disrupted the scene. And if this didn't make the gloomy all that more gloomier, thunder roared in the distance. Tom stepped outside. It felt good to be alone.
I never prayed to, where were you when I needed you the most? I thought you'd keep the door wide open, but I turned around and you had it closed. Your cries were loud, and you expected me to turn back. My lies were cheap, and I expected you to know that. Where does the pain go when I forget all this? Conversations we'll never have. I hope a ghost is listening. What could I tell you since we last spoke? What should I tell you since we last spoke? Memory fading, I'm not sure what you know and what you don't. Memory fading, I'm not sure what you'll understand and what you won't. She's on his mind at night. The night doesn't call me like it used to, and after all this time I still need someone like you. I let you slide my mask off my head. I'll even get rid of my bed if it meant feeling warm again. Seen you after class and your eyes are redder than they were last week. All the stars I fell in love with drowned in blood, and the blame is on me. Memory fading, shadow of remorse takes me by surprise. Memory fading, I don't know how to say goodbye. I've begged, I've prayed, and I failed my endeavor. Maybe you're just a ghost of no significance whatsoever. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. You know I really don't want to live when you look at me like that. And in all the stars I see in your eyes, I thought you would wait for me. And in all the stars I see in my eyes, I bet you think I love you.
Coming! You're home early, Tom.
It's 2 a.m., Alex.
Whatever you say, Jack.
My name isn't Jack.
Whatever you say, Jack. So, did you happen to find it while you were out? You know, Spider Island?
No. And I swore I was closer this time than the last. The sky was gloomy, The cold air hugged my face, and it felt so familiar. I thought that portal would open. I thought it would come back to me. Man, I love Spider Island, but why doesn't it let me back?
Better luck next time, Jack.
Tom left his room upset. That in which he longed for once more wasn't coming back to him. But he wouldn't give up. While Tom continued to search for that in which he left in the past, Alex was searching for something he's only seen in a dream. Something beyond that in which he knew. Alex stepped outside. It felt good to be alone.
The sky that gets darker every week. I'll never make it out in time. Lord, let me know my end. Should I die where I stand? Walking on needles inherited by me through someone else. Walking to my world's end. I won't make it out alive. A sky that gets darker every day. I'll never make it out in time. Lord, let me know my end. Should I die where he stood? Walk out the door and leave like the father I never had. Take my chances being haunted by the shadow of circumstance. Kicking the door and beg to be taken back. I won't make it out alive. A sky that gets darker every hour. I'll never make it out in time. Lord, let me know my end. Should I die where she stands? Eternally drowning. A breath of fresh air would be the life my grandmother never had. I won't make it out alive.
Both of them were going nowhere, and they were going nowhere awfully fast. Disinterested in the outside world, Tom tapped on a broken clock, but those times weren't coming back to him. Unsure if he'd ever leave his circumstances to that in which he dreamt, Alex prayed to make it to Christmas. He's seen coldness arrive sooner. Tom's knuckles oozed blood and pus, and Alex looked in the mirror and asked himself,
Will you find yourself today?
Will I ever relive that fever dream? Or
am I doomed to repeat what I do not think?
What I do not think.
They will die not knowing where they're going, and they knowing where they are. Their reality will cease to make sense until they are raised with the face of God. And God alone will bring meaning to their existence. The universe won't allow their existence to be another speck in its ocean of stars. God will make sure in a sea of stars you are the sun, radiating warmth, brightness, and importance to the worlds around you. You child are no star, never needed to be one, never needed to be anything more.
Please stay seated. The actors are going to take a quick break, and we'll be back after this intermission. Please stay seated. Hey, everybody calm down, calm down. You're the fool.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
In healthcare, misinformation can be as deadly as the most serious disease and spread just as quickly. For years now, myths about childhood immunizations have been spreading on the internet and social media. The physicians of the Illinois State Medical Society urge parents to know the facts and get your child immunized. Immunizations are scientifically proven to be safe and effective, and failure to immunize can harm your children and others. Talk to your child's doctor to get the facts about immunizations.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them? By their clothes, their age, the way they speak? Would you notice an 8-year-old girl who's not excited for summer break
because she may not be having lunch again until September?
Or a single father of 2 who works 3
part-time jobs and still can't put enough food on the table?
Or maybe a mother who cleans offices at night,
hoping to find meeting leftovers to take home to her hungry family.
Or a war veteran who's having a hard time landing
a job and getting back on his feet.
I am the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. People you pass by every day but never knew were hungry. I am hunger in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America, 200 Food Banks Strong, and the Ad Council.
Tom waited too long. Hiding in his room, he saw the world at large crumbling around him. Looking outside his window, he saw a rather large flying taxidermy moosehead slowly coming down on Lodi. If this was his end, he wanted to spend it the only way he truly knew how. Tom put on his baboon mask replica and entered the Twilight Zone.
Episodes of regret. Apologize, it was out of the blue. So this is my beginning. New times not worth living. This is never ending. But I see you only. So I'm dying on Spider Island. A bed made of water, peace, and love. Take it if you need comfort. I'll lie on the floor. I'll wait for you. I wait for my midnight. I wait for a brand new start. I wait for you. Tell me if I'm not making sense. I wait in the morning. I wait in the gloom. I wait for you. Tell me if I'm not making sense. I wait on the floor. I wait on Spider Island. I waited at the door. Tell me if I'm not making sense. My words have always included you. I won't remember you. I will remember you. But I'm not gonna miss you. Do your words still include me?
As Tom spun in the eternal Twilight Zone, in complete ignorance of the high-flying taxidermy Moosehead that came from elsewhere, something was happening outside that wasn't completely in his head. As Alex moved through time and was finally starting to feel his size, he only began to feel smaller as...
What the f*** is that?
The conquered worm had arrived. Flying through the air, Alex didn't have much time left. He closed his eyes and was hoping to dream just one last time. He closed his eyes, hoping to dream about that something he longed for, or that someone he longed for.
I saw you in the Twilight Zone and I met you in the valley. Your eyes were at the saddle and your heart was never ending. Pushing forward through space and time, I'm hoping I can meet you. Waiting on the road to end, I hope you wait for me too.
Saw you in the Twilight Zone and I met you in the valley. Your eyes were sad alone and your heart was never ending. Pushing forward through space and time, I'm hoping I can meet you. Waiting on the world to end, I hope you wait for me too. I want to touch you with cold hands. And when I reach out to you, I pray you touch me back. I want you to touch me with cold hands. When you reach out to me, I pray you say my name. I turn a page and find this chapter never ends. I'll close my eyes and pray you meet me on Spider Island. 10 more pages and it's still 2016. I wait for you, but do you wait for me? I want to touch you with cold hands. And when I reach out to you, I pray you touch me back. I want you to touch me with cold hands. And when you reach out to me, I pray you say my name.
Of all the times your back was turned on me, I still saw you in my room. I've been in Stockton too long, I think. Dreaming dreams I never thought I would. All the doors are closed, and I will never think again. All the doors are closed, and I will never think of you again.
The universe was turning itself inside out. Alex and Tom were in the center of all this commotion. Tom was trapped within the eternal Twilight Zone. All his efforts amounted to nothing, and every face he saw was a ghost of no significance whatsoever. Alex was trapped within his own dreams. No matter how hard he tried, he just couldn't enter reality no more. This was it. It wasn't quite what they imagined, but they found it. Alex and Tom found Spider Island, their own personal hell.
Hey, you good?
Yeah. You good?
I saw something last night.
Yeah, what did it look like?
I don't think I remember, but I think I've seen her before.
Cool. What did it, feel like?
Winter. You ready to get back to recording? Hello, welcome back to Unknown Space. Today, we're talking about dreams and the whole phenomenon of them. First off, this is a conversation my co-host, Alex and I have had before, how dreams can be really cruel. Do you know what I'm getting at? So, we have this idea that a good dream is just as cruel as a bad dream. Wouldn't you say so?
Yeah. I had a dream last night, actually, and, I saw something.
Cool. Was it a good dream?
It was beautiful. And it's what I've been looking for.
Unknown Space Radio, Season 2, Year of the Fool has been a production of KWDC 93.5 LPFM, Delta College Radio. This program is made possible by listeners like you. Programming is produced by the students, staff, and faculty of San Joaquin Delta College's Radio Television Department. It is supported by the Delta College Department of Arts, Humanities and Multimedia, the Career Technical Education, and Workplace Development Office, and the State of California. Thank you for listening. Tom Arganda. Alex Salon.
Chill, bro, chill. I didn't even make sure. Ew. Is that in the script? Yeah, that's in the script. That's going on the radio.
Good. I'll be famous.
Yeah, I bet.